Hello, hello, dear friends, food fanatics and gastro geeks. Welcome back. Today, I'm thrilled to bring you something out of the box, a steak pizza. I know, you're probably thinking, steak on pizza? Well, why not? Sometimes the best things come from a little experimentation. I'm Kanan Badalov, and I couldn't be happier to guide you through the making of this incredibly juicy, hearty, meaty masterpiece.
Dry-aged, good piece of beef.
Look at this gorgeous steak. See that beautiful marbling, the web-like fat woven throughout the beef? That's where the magic is. This thick cut with its rich, even fat distribution will melt down as it cooks, adding deep flavor and tenderness to every bite. It's the perfect base for our pizza. Imagine how this pizza steak will look fresh out of the oven. The juicy seared steak covered in bubbly cheese, golden edges, and perfectly roasted toppings. The flavors are going to hit all the right notes: umami rich, savory, a hint of smoky from the grill. I came up with this idea because, really, who wouldn't want the best of both worlds, steak and pizza? Trust me, you'll be hooked. And hey, while I'm here slicing and preparing, make sure you're subscribed, like the video, and clicked the bell icon. You don't want to miss more of these fun culinary twists. Now, let's dice up some veggies for the topping. I'm going for a classic mix: onions for a bit of sweetness, and mushrooms to add that earthy goodness. Now, I'm rubbing salt onto these potatoes. This helps them develop that perfect flavor and texture as they cook. We'll also thread them on skewers for an even smoky roast. Before the mushrooms go on the steak, I'll give them a quick roast. This will intensify their flavor and add that lovely caramelized edge, making them even more delicious. Alright, the mushrooms are nicely roasted and the potatoes have been perfectly smoked and baked, just how we want them.
Algebra. Guys, homemade rake dry wine.
Now, we'll stew the mushrooms with onions, a splash of red wine, some fresh purple basil, and a few greens. We'll let this stew gently for a few minutes until the flavors meld together. This mix will add rich depth to our pizza and enhance each bite. Let's take a quick break and brew some tea. We'll need it for the final stages of cooking. I'm adding a bit of butter to the stew, which will melt right in, giving it that smooth velvety texture and a richer flavor. While I enjoy this tea, I'll have a treat, a Georgian traditional delight called cherkela. It's like a candle-shaped candy made by dipping nuts into grape juice that's thickened into a jelly-like consistency. And as you're here, don't forget to double check that you're subscribed. Hit that bell icon to stay in the loop for more content straight from our kitchen. Alright, let's add some finishing touches: salami slices, black olives, and tomatoes. These will give our pizza a little salty kick and a fresh, tangy contrast. Time to grate some cheese. Nothing like a generous layer of melted cheese on top of our creation. These potatoes I took off the grill may look a bit charred, but that's exactly how we want them. They'll have that cloud-like softness inside, perfect for mashing. I'll add a little dill to this mash. It's going to be the ideal side for our pizza steak. A small scoop of butter for that extra softness and creaminess in the mash. This side will be a lovely, cozy match for our main dish.
Best potato puree with flaming flowers, smoky flowers.
Next, I'll crush some peppercorns to season the steaks before grilling. Fresh pepper will bring out all those natural flavors. Now, let's press a bit of oil into the meat. This helps to retain moisture while grilling and gives a beautiful sear on the outside. Alright, time to grill the steaks. I'm going to get them nicely charred on both sides. This will lock in those juices, giving us that perfect crust while keeping the insides tender. The smell already is incredible. With our steaks grilled to perfection, I'll arrange them close together to form the pizza base. On goes the mushroom stew, cheese, tomatoes, and black olives, and into the oven it goes. We'll bake it for around 10 to 12 minutes until the cheese is fully melted and everything comes together beautifully. And hey, while we wait, a quick reminder to subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Look at that! The cheese has melted into this gooey liquid gold with a slightly crispy crust at the edges, just the way I imagined it. Now, let's see how this tastes. I have a feeling it's going to be very, very delicious. I think my daughter will be the real judge here. Kids always have the best, most honest reviews. It's truly a feast for the senses. The juicy charred steak, the creamy melted cheese, the flavorful mushroom topping. It all comes together perfectly. Each bite is an explosion of flavors, and the steak has soaked up all those savory toppings like a sponge. I couldn't be happier with how it turned out.
Guys, dry aged beef must be medium. At least.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little culinary experiment as much as I did.
Thank you for watching. If you like, don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.
Salam alaikum.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell to keep up with all our tasty adventures. See you next time in Kanan Badalov's kitchen.